Hello and welcome to Explore, a podcast brought to you by All Manner of Games, a tabletop role-playing and all manner of sorts of RPG stuff, as I'm going off the rails with the description.
Hard, isn't it?
In Nuneaton, Warwickshire.
It's not easy when you haven't got it written in front of you.
Yeah.
Or seared into your brain from 40 episodes.
As an actor, once upon a time, I have to have a script in front of me and learn my lines.
So
But hello, yes, welcome, and I'm Dave. I am an avid gamer, and I like to play all sorts of games, really. And that's pretty much me in a nutshell. And I'm going to go to my other co-host.
Hello, you all know me. I'm Henry. I like to boogie, and
I
does.
tea in my mouth. that burnt me throat. Shitbag. Not your friend anymore.
He likes to boogie on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
and
It's a Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
you
And
guys,
prank people.
you guys know
Tea
me.
in their mouth. Sorry.
On that, to my lovely co-host.
My name's Dean and I haven't got a vote now. Joke. Hello everyone, Dean here.
I suffer from hot tea.
I do suffer. I suffer from Henry, is what I suffer from.
It's a chronic illness.
Isn't it just? Well, not
Incurable.
can't get rid of for some reason. Yeah, you all, as with the others, you know me by now. Tabletop gamer, role player. Love a trading card game every now and then. Pass you over to the last, but certainly not the least of us, for this episode at least, Mike.
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm addicted to cardboard.
Hi, Mike.
Hi.
What does it taste like?
Cardboard.
Tastes like paper.
Paint.
I'm drinking. Wait a minute.
we can evidence my cardboard addiction by the fact I own 200 and something board games and thousands of trading cards, and everything I own is currently inside cardboard because I'm
Yeah.
moving home soon.
There you are. Hence why there's no books
Yes,
on the shelf.
we didn't acknowledge it last episode. If you see an empty bookcase behind it, it's because it's been packed.
Yes.
Yeah. We're not just shutting down the podcast.
No.
No, I'm moving. We're going to have a nice new fancy studio, hopefully. That's fun. We should probably talk about that at some point.
At some point when we get it. When you get it and we use it.
When we're in. First day, like,
Yeah,
"Hey, look,
when
look,
we all
look."
move into your new house.
There's enough rooms.
Just
However,
Show up.
my mortgage lender will not allow me to have subleases. So
Yeah, that's
you
fine.
can all live there.
how about generous donations?
I was going to say we're playing board games, paying cardboard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Just monopoly money.
For my offering this week, Mike, I have a copy of Plank.
I've bought you Brass Birmingham.
Yeah.
You can stay.
Yeah,
Anyway, I've got Uno. Get out.
yeah. Ooh,
This one is Sushi Go
Okay, yeah.
in Japanese.
Oh, okay. Thematic.
collector's edition. There you go.
There you go.
Would you like another copy of Flip 7? Fuck off.
Well, as a beautiful segue, I was
I was
thinking
gonna
this
say, what
week
are we talking about?
we could probably chat poop about board games.
We could do that.
I think
Yeah.
that's something we can absolutely talk about.
I'm sure we can
Muster through an hour.
dredge the old memory banks.
Well, I mean, there was something that recently cropped up in my general scrollings to do with a certain book writer that you're very familiar with. I'm not sure if you guys have read them. With Brandon Saunders.
But Sanderson,
Yeah.
I've read the first couple.
the first Mistborn. Did you read Mistborn?
Fourth.
Nope, that's Name of the Wind.
There you go.
That's Patrick Rothfuss.
I've read that one.
That's Patrick Rothfuss.
Then no.
I think you did. I think you've read Way of Kings.
That's the one with the shard blades.
Yes.
Yes, I've
That's-
read the first one of them.
That's Sanderson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Kaladin.
Kaladin.
yeah,
sorry,
Cameron.
yeah.
Legally distinct paladin.
He's getting there.
He's getting there.
He's getting there.
Many years ago. But yeah.
Yeah, that he's released an RPG.
He has done the Mistborn.
Oh, really?
It's called Cosmere.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I
did not know this.
It's set within that realm,
Within the
that
Cosmere,
world
yeah.
that he's
Okay.
created.
Yeah. For context, the Cosmere is his universe,
Right.
and within the Cosmere, or his cosmology, I guess, within the Cosmere are different realms and/or planets and/or I can't remember if he's being explicit about it, but essentially each of his books is set somewhere within the Cosmere, but they're not on the same plane or realm or planet.
Right.
So
So
the
the
stuff that happens in
mechanics and
Mistborn
stuff.
happens in Scladrial. The stuff that happens in Way of Kings happens over here somewhere else. This happens over there.
Right.
That one novel is over.
Right. Gotcha.
But it's all built up on the basis that there was a god whose name I can't pronounce.
Dave.
Andel
Jimmy Spears.
Saldium or something.
Wesley Snipes.
Jimmy Creation.
Somebody, yeah, Jimmy Creation.
Jimmy Genesis.
Yeah, Jimmy Genesis.
Genesis.
There we go.
Jimmy
somebody,
Creation.
I would need to check up on it because I'm into Sanderson, but I haven't committed it to memory yet. Somebody within the setting fractured Jimmy's Genesis into
Jimmy Crash.
into things called shards, which then seeded the planets with magic.
Yeah.
Right. So the magic of Mistborn is from the two shards, Harmony and Destruction or something, right? Rage or whatever. The ones in Were Kings and the Stormlight Archives are by another set of shards, and there is somebody trying to gather them again, and there's somebody trying to split them all apart again.
Right.
It's really cool. Like it's a really cool.
It is
use
a
of,
nice
like,
concept now.
multiversal wing without it
Yeah.
just being like, this is Earth 616 and this is Earth 615.
Yeah, man.
I think it's quite like a fresh take on an approach for a world building sort
Yeah,
of
man.
element.
Yeah.
And I had seen some comments that they've sort of mentioned that he is of like probably a lead head of the next generation in terms of what they're sort of reading and
Yeah.
in terms of their
I would
first
probably
steps.
maybe call him our generation's Tolkien in the scope of his books and what he writes.
Yeah.
Or I'd put him up there with Tolkien.
Fair one.
But yeah, he'd had a Kickstarter
Right.
to obviously get this going, and then I think it was on the 12th of November. Then they were finally releasing physical copies of the
Oh,
RPG as
brilliant.
well.
Yeah.
Did you get one?
No, but I am tempted to sort of have a look for the physical copy, purely because then what I'd read about in this particular sort of setting is there is a level 0.
Okay.
So there's a game mechanic whole setup for you to start not at level 1.
Yeah. And that makes sense as well because within each of these settings, you're not inherently magical.
Right.
Well, you are. You can be, but you've got to learn to develop them.
Okay.
So, like within the Mistborn, within Galadriel and Mistborn, the Allomancers can perform feats of magic by internalizing and burning slivers of metal.
Right.
So they swallow. I can't remember the exact metal combinations, but for example, you swallow tin, and it makes you smarter. When you metabolize it.
Don't do that.
No.
Do not do that at home.
You know what? I was looking at Mike, and as I turned around as you were saying that, I thought you were going to be looking at Henry and not at the camera.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Henry through the camera. Based on you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do not
So,
do this at home.
essentially, the metals become pairs. I can't remember which pairs are which. And you ingest them and burn them, but only a certain amount of people can burn a certain combination.
Right.
It tends to be like if you burn tin, you can also burn whatever its partner is. You can't do the rest of them. But then there are a subset of very rare people called Mistborn that can burn all of them.
Anything.
Yeah, and they are like demigod strong.
Right.
But I would expect that the level 0s for the Mistborn characters starts with you figuring out which of the metals you can burn.
Yeah.
Which is a really
Yes.
cool idea.
But the mechanics that some of they've used within it, they were talking about that is even your choices in what weapon that you pick initially.
All right.
And I think they said that is your very first choice in the game as level 0. I mean, you don't have to play this as level 0.
No,
You
no,
can
no.
just character create
Yeah.
as and where you please. But with level 0, you can pick out 4 choices of weapon, for example, and that then starts your path on multiple choices that you would make to sort of help you build your character in a more of a way that's natural to you when you're making those choices.
Yeah.
Which I
That
thought
makes
was
sense.
a cool sounding approach.
Yeah, man.
It's a nice narrative approach, yeah.
Yeah, like I know we've spoken about it in previous episodes of like mechanics that we've liked and what we don't like.
Yeah.
And I just heard about this and I was reading into it and I just thought that was sort of a really nice fresh take on a mechanic for, RPGs.
And it's a direct representation of the source material, it sounds like, as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Depending
Which I
on-
think a lot of things get wrong.
Yes.
You know, we talk about sort of the upcoming Warhammer series and movies and stuff. Henry Cavill's directly involved. And there is reportedly issues because he keeps saying no, because it doesn't reflect the source material. And you've seen it so often. This doesn't work in sales or whatever because it doesn't directly represent what fans want. Do you know what I mean? And so to have something,
this weird disconnect between creators
yeah.
and the audience is
I appreciate you've got to have a little bit of creative flair.
Absolutely.
Because
And
to
have
take something
passion.
and then
it's this weird disconnect between the producers, the studio,
Mm.
and not understanding that the series, the IP, the story is sold because of the story.
that specific thing,
But
or
then
yeah,
how much of this is true and how much is it regurgitated from media that we're being fed?
Oh, of course.
of course,
You know,
yeah,
this may have been one
no-
incident,
there's
and
no
now
original story.
we,
Oh, yeah,
we in our
absolutely.
minds are thinking, oh, there's multiple occasions
Yeah.
where Henry.
You're never going to please everyone, I think, in sort of adaptations from books to role
Yeah,
play
yeah,
to
yeah.
films
because
to whatever.
You create your own.
Because
world
yeah,
in your head,
and,
don't
and you know what I've got in exactly that. What I've got in my head, you haven't got in yours, and you haven't got in yours, so on and so forth. But
And I never want to step into Henry's head.
I wouldn't like to.
It's brilliant here.
I bet.
Very
Yeah.
echoey.
Hello, hello.
But yeah, well, that sounds cool. It sounds like
be interesting to play.
Yeah,
And
certainly give it a go.
yeah, I think it's quite a fun setting as well because you can presumably set your game, one shot campaign, whatever, within an aspect of the Cosmere and not just on one planet or one realm.
Or is there another one coming out later on? Which
Like
I
a
think there's
supplement.
I'd read there was 3 physical books that were coming out.
okay,
Okay.
Which I think is obviously for, I would assume, player handbook sort of thing.
Maybe.
A DM guide, and then I think this one is like
an
you have-
enemy's handbook or something, is it?
well, you have like a starter set,
Yep.
Right.
and there is this session 0, which is separate from that. So apparently you can get that before you want to do the starter
Okay.
set.
See, this is the thing that I wish more role-playing games would do, is release the starter set first and not once the core rulebook is out.
Yeah.
So I've got upstairs, I was about to say on a shelf, it's upstairs in a box. I've got Vesen, which is Scandinavian folklore horror, the role-playing game. You're playing as Victorian era, not British Victorian, but that sort of 1800s folk investigators investigating folkloric horror. It sounds really cool. The starter set for that only came out this year. It's been out since 2017.
Right.
Oh wow, that's a bit of a
It's a big jump, and I was like, I'd love to play this,
7 years.
but like,
yeah.
if you'd have generated me a starter set and this, I would have bought that for 20 quid and been like, guys, do you want to play this? Now I've got a book on my shelf that I will still play. We'll get to it eventually. But I've got to do all the research now to find an adventure to play,
Yeah.
a module to run through, and then I've got to teach myself the rules because there's no content for it. I can't just watch a video of someone playing it. probably.
Having now heard about it from Friday of the previous week, whenever this is dropped, when we got to meet a couple of new members of the scene, the brothers that were, was it Mark and Chris?
Mike and Chris.
Mike and Chris, sorry. So, hi guys. And they were mentioned about, there's a game system called Pillage, which is more akin to Middle Earth in
Right.
terms of one-on-one sort of combat style, but it's to do with Vikings.
Okay.
That era. And I was like, you have my attention.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I might be sort of
Colour me intrigued.
Yeah.
I'm still really, really tempted to pick up, I think it's called Half Tilt, which is,
familiar.
it's hobbits jousting.
Yes, that's why it sounds familiar.
Sounds like a great
Weren't
idea.
you looking for that at the Games Expo?
I was looking for that at
Yeah.
the Games Expo. It's still on my list of games I would like to buy.
God, I've
just-
slept since then, so I'd
just
forgotten
seems
about it.
fun. Yeah.
Well, get used to it. Not used to it. Get ready because the Expo's coming up soon. In
I
6
am
months.
shocked that you,
7
having
months.
looked at your phone for the audio members, I expected you to told me then how many weeks.
It's in my diary. It's ready to go.
It's only 29 sleeps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only 20 I don't know.
I
if
mean, the
that's
the
accurate-
website will tell you if you look now. But it is coming up, so it's time to start looking at what we want.
Yeah, man.
Cool though.
Tell you what, we did play the other day, which was cool. The Mass Effect board game.
Yeah,
I was going to mention that, yeah.
Assault on
Over
Assault,
to you, because you haven't said anything yet.
Assault
yes?
on Hearnden.
Sorry, I've been very excited for sort of
Yeah.
new stuff at the minute.
No, I played the Mass Effect campaign tabletop game.
Yeah,
It
It's
was
called Assault on Hagalez, I think, but my brain always wants to call it Hagen-Dazs. And I really like the idea that Commander Shepard just wants ice cream.
Yes, that's what we're going with now.
It's the Assault on
That
Hagen-Dazs.
is what we're doing now.
Yep.
it took us a while to set up,
Yeah, but
and we died before we could actually match the playtime to the setup time.
yes.
Wow, so that was a great
No,
game.
no.
Mike
Commander
died.
Shepard died.
Mike died.
Yeah, Commander Shepard
I
died,
was-
so we all lost.
I was trying my hardest to not die.
Yeah.
You were sat in a
it's-
trench with a turret.
Yeah, and I moved away from the turret twice. Essentially, it's a book. It's a narrative campaign book.
Oh.
And each page is a different adventure. So it's set sometime during Mass Effect 3. You take the role of the crew, but not the whole crew, just 4 of them.
Yeah. There was Liara, Rex, Tally, and Garrus.
Yes.
And then, of course, Commander Shepard.
Yeah. And I would imagine there's probably expansions for the other,
There
the
would have
other
been.
commander-
Yeah,
the other-
I
the other
imagine
party
there will
members.
be.
And it's got like a campaign map, so you can pick where you start and you follow it through, or you can choose the it's like a flowchart. You can choose if you've done this, you can do these two. Which one do you want to do? If you've done this, if you lose this, you can go this way and do the other ways. So we just picked the first one, which turned out to be like a really hard one.
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
I don't
It's
know,
your choice,
I don't
Henry.
know.
No,
I don't know whether we just read the mission, like the campaign mission map, wrong
Right.
Or perhaps we should have started earlier.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
We just picked.
I mean,
we
We
picked,
just picked one at random.
I think
And,
we picked the
how
top
long was
left.
setup time?
25 minutes. Half an
Yeah.
hour?
yeah, it was a
Okay.
while.
But it was us going. Well, where the fuck's this? What's this token?
What's this token? What does this do? And then we had to pop them out first.
We did, and then because
And-
it was a
yeah.
game I bought maybe a year ago and just haven't had a chance to get to the table yet. We were like, let's give it a go. Why not?
It's almost like there's no commitment there, Mike, for a board gamer.
Yeah, I mean, there's a finite amount of time in the week and my life,
Yeah,
and most of the time it's taken up playing Clank.
indeed. Which we also played.
Which we
on the
also
same day, Catacombs. But yeah, it was fun.
It was fun.
And I can absolutely see where you could and how you could progress in a campaign.
Yeah.
You know, as you level up, it doesn't directly reflect the game, but there are a lot of things
Close
in there
enough.
which are very, very similar.
Yeah, it's like a dice pool system. So there's a
12 dice was there?
Yes, because we hadn't played a mission previously.
Right.
In the next mission, we would have had less because things would have happened between missions that reduce the dice pool or increase it.
Right.
But there was a dice pool. You roll them
It goes like a
clockwise.
clockwise
Starts with Shepherd, I guess.
round
onto-
robin.
Yeah. We roll the 12 dice. There's a handful of symbols. If any of them, when you roll them, are the star course symbol, you get to use those first and re-roll
Like a
them.
special ability.
Yeah. Then you pick from that pool up to 3, I think it was.
Well, you could use as many as you wanted.
You could.
But if you took 3 dice, for example, then the next person only got to roll 9.
Yeah.
And then the next person only got to roll what you took. And, you know, it was interesting because then Henry was the next player. So Henry rolled 12. You know.
Smile on your
rolled,
face, Henry.
Henry rolled 8 because the first time I shot.
No, but on the next round robin.
yes. Yeah.
Then and then it just goes around like that, and it's sort of there was 2 big enemies. There was a phantom and
Phantom and a mech.
Ymir mech and other. There was a cannibals or engineers. Or
They were
something?
engineers, assault troopers, and something else. They were
Yeah.
Cerberus forces. They hit hard.
Yeah, they do.
We only died because an assault trooper stood next to me and went, "Oh, I'm going to do 4 damage to you,"
Bang.
and that took all of my health because
Yeah.
shields recover at the end of each turn, but health doesn't. And I'd been focused fired
Yeah.
too many times, and then was like,
Right,
"I've got
right.
4 hit points left. I can survive this." No, I can't.
Absolutely.
Never
But
mind.
That was fun. That was.
I really
that was
enjoyed it.
fun, Yeah,
I think
I think we need
Scott's
because
already asked me if I can bring it back to the social club to play some more.
definitely.
I have a feeling we just let you die too quickly because like all of us had a thing to revive, so I imagine we could
No,
have revived.
So, Shepherd can't revive.
Oh, okay.
Shepherd is the
It's the be all and the end all.
yeah because you can play as male or femme shep. They are the nexus being of this universe.
Yeah.
If Shepherd goes down, the game ends.
Okay.
It's the same in the game, though, isn't it? Like,
It is.
I'm replaying Mass Effect 2 just now, so you can revive your teammates with Unity.
Yeah.
Can't revive
Can't-
Shepard.
No,
Okay.
Shepherd's mission critical,
Yeah.
which is fine. It works great in the video game because you are playing as Shepherd.
But this brings me on to something else.
Mm. What?
What haven't you played?
Clank.
No.
Mass
What are you
Effect.
talking about?
Mass Effect.
Oh, Henry.
Ah.
Henry.
That little confession came out at the weekend, and I've got to say, I'm very surprised actually that you haven't.
Because I never played it when it first released, so it was just something that I never sort of caught up with.
Yeah.
I played Andromeda when it first came out because I was like,
Pish.
yeah, I was like,
Pish.
this looks interesting. Mass Effect's always had a good run,
The
I'll
idea
give it a
was
go.
really good.
Yep.
It was pish.
and it was just like, yeah.
It's better now. It's had some patches. And
I'm
some-
still
some
not playing
fixes.
it.
And
It's
then-
all right. Not
No,
bad.
don't care.
And then it was like
I've not played it either.
then like the Mass Effect like collector's edition or whatever it came out, where it's
Hang
all
on a
the
minute.
shepherds.
Just can we pause it? I need
It needs a minute.
The legendary edition. I think
to
it's
get
called.
around this.
Yeah. So I was like, I think I ended up getting that
Yeah.
and played like 2 hours of Mass Effect 1, put it down, and then never again picked it back up.
One isn't brilliant.
One has aged.
It has.
One has aged.
Yeah.
You want to pet yourself? Or?
One has aged.
One has aged.
If you know what's coming and you don't mind waiting to get there, it's good.
I would still play 1 through.
I would because it sets the universe up really
and
nicely.
the legendary edition remasters it. Didn't
Yeah.
remake it. Remasters it into not shite quality graphics. and
It's pretty good.
I think it gives you a map which is a bit more legible than the original map because the Citadel was a nightmare.
It was a
to-
pain
to
in the arse,
I
navigate.
think that was something as well. I was like, I had to go somewhere, and I was like, "Where the fuck do I go?" And
Yeah.
I can't read the map correctly. And then
Yeah.
I found
It was
I got attacked by some gangsters, and I was like, "Well, fuck these guys up." And then now I'm even more lost. So I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I would urge you to do it. One, because it is so iconic, and two, because it is a really good game. Number two is infinitely better.
2 is
It
one
is
of the
my
best
it's
pieces of,
my
like,
Everest.
sci-fi narrative
Yeah,
and gameplay. It's very good.
it's my Everest. Where you say Borderlands 2 is your hill to die on, Mass Effect 2 is mine.
Yeah.
3 had the potential to be one of the greatest games ever written.
3 was phenomenal until the
Until
last
it wasn't.
5% of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They just didn't know how to end that series. And then when they did,
And then they
just
rushed
dropped
it.
the ball.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's really disappointing how they ended it, but the game itself is brilliant.
It's a
and
lot better
well-
since it's had
Yeah.
it had some additional content added in the end to sort
Right.
of not fix the end, but offer you more choices.
Yeah.
It's more in line with Fable 2's ending.
Do you know anything about it? Like anything about it at all?
Again, it's sort of just vague, like bits that I remember, like from background of like
Yeah.
Mass Effect Andromeda and a couple of things I've heard other people
Right.
say. It's just, but all in all, probably no. I could probably
Yeah.
give you like a general gist, but other than that, no.
It's I won't spoil it because I would like you to go and play it.
I think it should be your explore homework. Not for next week because
I tried
No, he
Borderlands.
still needs to play.
Haven't
Gears
yet
of
had the
War
chance to
and-
play it anymore because work's been mental.
Yeah.
But I
and
did
you've been
Borderlands.
playing Mass Effect instead.
I have as well.
Don't
Um,
worry, I've taken it up. I've been playing Borderlands 2
Yeah.
instead.
fair enough.
You can't do that because you've already like 100%ed it like how many times?
do what he wants.
Yes, more than I can count.
Yeah, man.
He's a
But,
grown-ass child and he can do what he wants.
Yeah, I can. You're not the boss of me now.
What other board games have we played recently? Clank Catacombs. We played
yeah.
that same day. That was a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
I
I
like-
mean,
yeah.
Clank's just fun anyway, isn't it? Clank's
It's nice.
just
It's nice.
It's a good, easy game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
We did a little session. Unfortunately, I think it was the time that you couldn't make it, but
Yes.
we attempted to just play all 3 Clanks
right.
And one social night on
on
a
one
Friday.
social night. No, it might have been a Wednesday.
Was it a Wednesday? No, it couldn't have been.
You're not
yes,
gonna
was
do
Craft
it
night,
on a
wasn't it?
Wednesday.
Yeah, it was craft night
I know.
because Chad kept giving me models to build.
Yes.
It was a Wednesday craft night. We got through OG
Okay.
pretty slowly, and then we got through space by not doing the rules correctly.
Yeah.
Yep.
We had to fudge some of the rules instead because we didn't have enough time to get artifacts and get out.
Right.
So we were just like, okay, we've got 20 minutes till the night's over. You can just try and get out now.
Yeah.
Whatever you get out with is your score. I scored nothing. It was all right. Clank was all right.
Henry
Recently,
went technically with that as a technicality.
Right.
yes.
I was the only one that had an
Henry's
artifact.
No.
Ace at Clank though.
Yeah.
He just
Really not. I die most of the time.
you do, but your
you
hand,
get the more shit.
you do. You do always end up with the most things because you
You do, yeah.
you always prioritize picking up treasure,
And
which is obviously the point of Clank.
The point of the game, isn't it?
and teleport.
But it's also
And
the fact.
teleporting.
But it's also the fact as well. Like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
If they're like,
Yeah.
I haven't got to fight, I'll just take the damage and get
Yeah,
this stuff.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's like fuck it. Just,
So I have.
Health is a resource.
And the
I think
subject
the
of
first
Clank-
Exactly.
Game, I think the first game we played, I think Henry unfortunately teetered along between getting quite heavily damaged often.
yes.
Yeah.
And sort of
So-
playing with half health.
I have recently added 3 expansions to
Yeah.
a regular Clank.
And I'm itching to play
Yeah,
them.
so we've now got access to Sunken Treasures,
Right.
which introduces, I don't know the exact narrative, I haven't really looked through it, but it introduces a board that's got like sunken passageways or flooded passageways. And you
Right.
can get the scuba, which is there's an acronym about.
Snorkel.
No, it's sorcery controlled aquatic something. There's a
Underwater breathing
I was thinking
apparatus.
it's
Pretty much
water breathing.
yeah, it's definitely that, but it's magical. It's
Yeah.
sorcery something or other. So there's underwater treasure, sunken treasure, mummy's curse, which puts us in the pyramids,
Decent.
escaping a mummy.
Decent.
And then I got Temple of the Ape Lord, which is like a micro expansion. It gives you a new board and a new bad guy.
Right.
That's it. But that'd be quite fun to play. I've got Adventure Party, which makes both Clank and Clank Catacombs a 6-player game. So
Yeah, you said that. Yeah.
I might pick up a second copy of Adventure Party so I can shuffle both copies into the 2 games it works with. We don't have to keep remembering to shuffle cards back out of the decks. because that's a nightmare.
It's not a bad idea, yeah.
And then I've got Area 11, I think it's called, for space, which adds new tiles you put into the board,
Okay.
but nothing else.
Oh, nice.
There's 2 more expansions for space I don't have, because they are like 40 quid each. It's a bit high.
Yeah.
I've got a Catacombs expansion somewhere. I got it for my birthday from Melissa's grandparents, and I promptly put it in a box to move, and I don't know which box it's in.
You'll find it in your new
You'll
house.
find
now.
you at the right time.
It will.
It will.
Of course it will.
I mean, I still, I finally got Gwent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've not played a game of it. I've not sat down and read.
There was a
rules and
new
stuff.
chap came down with a copy because you ordered the deluxe Uber Duber super.
No. So what it was is all I'd done is I'd ordered the limited edition sort of extra 10-pack of like foil cards of
Right.
characters that you could get for
I see.
any of the 4 factions
Right.
that was within the game.
Yeah.
But that was a later release, so that's what kept pushing me
yeah,
order in its entirety. back.
So you got the super duper posh version. as
Well,
well.
the fancy version. On the subject of super duper fancy versions on games, the campaign of Mr. Torg is currently not campaign. What's it called? Mr. Torg's Arena of
I
Badassery
see.
by Monster Fight Club is currently back on GameFound for new expansions. It
I
adds-
saw Reese is a character you can play as.
Yes. So they've introduced a box that is just all the invincible raid bosses.
Mm-hmm.
There's another expansion that is all the Hyperion robots. There's another expansion that changes how you play the game and makes it more of a skirmish war game, I believe. And then the Kickstarter, the daily rewards is a new character class to play as every day, which is cool because it's adding in characters like Reese.
Yeah, man.
There's a new sculpt for Krieg. There was a new sculpt for Torg. Somebody at Moxie, I think, had a new sculpt and new rules coming on day 2 or something. The caveat, it's fucking expensive. It's so expensive because I'd put some cash aside. I was like,
3D printer go. Brr.
I was like I want them because I've got
Yeah,
all the
of
expansions.
course, yeah.
When
And it's not just that; it's something which you are a fan of.
yeah, and when it
you know?
came on Kickstarter last time for the initial run for the base game and the base expansions, it was like $135 for everything I got, and I got a lot.
Is that like 120 quid or something?
Something like that, yeah. I got a lot. So I was like, when it comes back round, I've got 150 quid sort of put aside that I can just
Yeah.
straight to it.
Yeah.
Invest.
$350.
Ugh, Jesus Christ on a bike.
And I was like, do you know what? Monster
One
Fight
sec.
Club? Yeah. And then to get everything, $600.
Wow.
And I was like, do you know what? I think I'm out.
Yeah.
I can't justify that. That's
Nah,
insane
that's-
money.
It's
a
a
bit-
console and a PC.
Yeah.
Like price.
I refused to buy a PS5 because of the price.
Yeah.
And no.
Like their argument, I guess, would be it's full of miniatures. But like,
That's not really an
not an
argument.
argument.
Nowadays.
No.
It just isn't,
Greed.
unfortunately.
it's so expensive. And then
No.
the stuff's cool, and I'd love to get them. But I'm not going to spend $350 plus then shipping because it's a
Yeah,
Kickstarter,
exactly. Yeah. And a tariff.
and a tariff because the world is the world.
Yes.
Um,
That was very well handled.
I'm
that.
getting
That
better
was-
at
That
this.
was very well handled.
I'm getting better at this. It just seems insulting.
That was
Bloody
that-
Americans.
I'm glad you said it, not me. But no, I know what you mean, man. It's
At least you know it's there rather than
Yeah.
the elusive like PS5, where even if you wanted to get it, it's not a guarantee you can
No,
find one.
exactly.
Trouble
yeah.
is, not GameFound. Monster Fight Club will say we're only doing it for this campaign. Once the campaign's over, we're not bringing any more. Inevitably, they will.
Of course they will.
'Cause
Especially if this
they
one
said-
sells out.
Well, they said that last time, and at the minute, there's a Black Friday sale on their website for all the expansions I missed last time. So I'll just buy those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I've got a
and
game.
it
Just wait till you do that next year as well.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've got a game that was on still on Kickstarter because they've had issues with overseas deliveries and stuff that got pushed back by 10 weeks because the cargo containers were then somewhere out in sea.
Yeah.
Is that your
so-
Gwent?
No, not for Gwent. This is a game. That's a video game called Armello.
Oh yeah.
But I bought the,
Is this the
a board game, and I probably backed it 2 years ago now.
Yeah, yep.
But it
I
should have
remember
come
it
out
being
like a
there.
year
Yeah.
ago.
Yep.
But they had so many delays then with manufacturing stuff. I'm just there like
It's the
a
only
little
trouble in it.
disheartened now.
Is, I've only backed a couple of Kickstarters. I've backed one from Dungeons and Lasers, which was brilliant. It was really, really excellent. I backed one from a place called Dirt Cheap Dungeons, which was like basic terrain for D&D games, which it isn't brilliant, but it's okay. It comes
Yeah.
in a box. You can transport. There's a couple of hills. There's a river. There's this, that, and the other. Reaper Bones number 6, which was some.
I mean, Reaper's always with there.
Yeah, they, you know, the minis need a bit of a clean up, but it's good.
Yeah.
And then there was another one which I can't remember the name of it, and I can't remember. It was diabolical.
Oh, God.
It was absolutely diabolical. They sort of said, right, these are 28mm minis. All right, I'm not the biggest fan of 28mm scale, but never mind. And they came and the minis were 28mm, not 28mm scale. And they faced so much backlash online. And it was like, you've taken our money, you're using it now to... There was a rumour.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, there was a rumour. I mean, some of them had like 2 left hands, and it wasn't good.
Amazing.
But there was a rumour online that they were using the money from this campaign to actually fund the start of their next one.
Yep.
There was never any evidence
so
of it, but
that's happened recently with Call Me or Not. Sorry, Come On, as they've rebranded. The guys that do Zombicide and so
yeah,
Oh yeah.
they keep doing Kickstarters to help pay for the last Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Spend the money elsewhere. And
exactly.
it's sort of a big chain, and now they're selling off IP. So now they sold Zombicide to Asmodee recently. They've sold something else. Cthulhu May Die has also gone to Asmodee.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a big controversy about it about 3 years ago. I can't remember the name of the studio, but they did exactly that. They'd spent all of their money on manufacturing costs, hadn't actually had the minis manufactured.
Yep.
Started another Kickstarter, used other people's money to fund the last one, and then
Yeah.
just got into it. And it was just But
yeah.
that's the only 4 things I've ever done on Kickstarter.
I've got a few
like.
board games. I've got. Let me drag the list up.
However, then
I can't.
let's have it.
Can't off the top of my head remember.
Well, I've only had that one board game, and then I kickstarted a friend of mine's did a short audio story,
All right.
Cool.
episodic sort of thing. And he's got a new project now, but he's doing it as a film project next. So I
Ooh,
might
very
be
nice.
looking at that. But
Didn't you kickstart Malediction as well? Was that
yes,
a Kickstarter? Yeah.
Malediction was one I kickstarted, and then this
Still yet to
Armello.
play that.
So I've.
Yeah, we need to play it again.
We should
Yeah,
play it.
man.
I enjoyed
We
it.
did-
It was fun.
We had a little attempt at reading through
Yeah.
the rules and played like the skirmish sort of version.
Yeah, man.
So I have previously kickstarted Shadowscape, which was like a dungeon crawler. Haven't played it.
Mhm.
Taolong, which is 2 dragons doing some mystical stuff. Haven't
Haven't
played
played it.
Subterra.
Have played that.
Played the fuck out of
Hey.
that. Love that. Critical Role. Vox Machinas.
Yeah.
The last one.
Oh, I kickstarted Duncan's Paints as well. Which are brilliant.
The Borderlands game. Kickstarted that. Played that. Farms Race. It's like Catan, but you're playing as mutated animals in the farmyard that can throw nukes at each other. It's really
Okay.
really fun. Critter Kitchen, which is the sequel to... It's not the sequel, it's the spiritual sequel to Flamecraft
Right.
by the same studio. You're playing as chefs trying to make food trucks good and impress celebrity chefs with...
Your food.
Oh yeah,
it's just
anthropomorphic
Hell's
puns.
Kitchen.
They've got anthropomorphic puns, yeah. So there's Bear Ferrari instead of Guy.
Yeah.
Oh, was this the ones that you
Well, there was-
you showed us the names?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Party Panda Pirates, which is it touted itself as Mario Party but for the tabletop, and I was like, I am in. It's really fun. It's a collection of like mini games that use dice and stacking and dexterity.
All
games
right.
Set in a board game, so you play a round of the board game and you go over, and then you all play the mini game together, and whoever wins gets more points, and then it's very fun. And then Everdell Duo and Everdell Silverfrost, because Everdell's are great. And then I've got left to come, we have got Fame and Fable, which is a competitive monster battling quest combining hand management, strategy, and push your luck components, according to the book. I bought it, largely, I'll put a picture up on the thing, because the art is just really pretty.
Decent.
It's really nice looking. And then I've got Flamecraft Duels, which is the 2-player version of Flamecraft. And the one I'm looking forward to the most is Run Raptor Run. It's a role-playing game. A role-playing party game of weird racing featuring comical velociraptors speeding through an intricate multiverse.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that one a couple of times.
Yeah, I think-
I was like, oh, I know he's excited for that one.
That came up on like my Facebook feed or something as a sponsored post. And I was
Yeah.
like, dinosaurs, comedy, role-playing game.
Let's have it.
Bye.
Yeah.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Could not.
Right, should we have a little break then?
Should we have a
Yeah,
little
man.
break? Yeah.
And then we'll head back into it.
Yeah. Cool. See you in a moment.
A bit.
Are you in or around Nuneaton and looking for a place to roll dice, tap lands, or command armies on the tabletop? Then check out All Manor of Games, Nuneaton's friendliest tabletop gaming club. Whether you're into board games, Magic the Gathering, Warhammer, D&D, or just want to try something new, we've got you covered. We meet every Wednesday from 7 till 10 PM and every Friday from 7 till 11 PM at Nuneaton United Reformed Church Hall. With an extensive revolving games library, tables for all your gaming needs, a well-stocked snack bar, and an incredible social community, it's all your tabletop needs in one place. Entry is just a £5 every week you join us, and your first visit is free. New players and veterans alike are welcome, so come along, make friends, and play more games. Find out more at www.allmanaofgames.co.uk, on social media at All Manor of Games, or on our community Discord. A link to this can be found on our website. All Manor of Games, where tabletop adventure begins.
Struggling to get the desired result with your scenery, basic or diorama? It's time to step out of your comfort zone and try something new. At Terrain Tutorials, his aim is to inspire you to take on new challenges, learn exciting new skills, and unlock your full potential. The tutorials will have hints, tips, and tricks to help you achieve your goal, and he'll always read and comment back. Join him and grow together and push yourselves to create something new. Find it on YouTube/@terraintutorial. There we go, and welcome back. So, what else did we want to talk about? Is there any other sort of board game stuff that we were discussing, or what was on top of our minds?
I think there's a lot, and there's a lot of board games.
There is a lot of board games.
There are
There does tend to be a lot of board games out there.
a lot of board games we should play more of.
Yeah,
I think
Yes.
there is.
yeah. I want to give Scythe a run out because Scythe was really fun.
It was. Either of you played that?
No,
No, I
I
haven't.
know it's,
So you are a farmer in Soviet Russia,
Kind of.
sort of, who is in charge of, do you know Head 209 from RoboCop, that big stumpy robot?
yeah,
With them.
Oh,
Yeah, a little bit.
okay.
So
That's
there's
basically
been some sort of economic disaster
In Russia?
in
Unfathomable.
in Europe.
in Europe.
It's all of Europe.
It just seems very communistic.
It's
It
very
just-
it's very Soviet bloc.
yeah.
Yeah. There's been some sort of economic disaster. The world has gone to fuck. You are
Good way of putting it, actually.
Yeah.
The world has
Has
gone, to fuck.
yeah. You are each playing as the leaders of tribes, which are basically the countries. There's Norway, Norway,
Scotland. Bit of a difference.
There's Norway, Russia, the Eastern Bloc,
Yeah.
and other places.
Yeah.
Those guys.
Yeah, it's not
The Scandinavians
yeah,
over there.
Exactly that. It's not one for what we
Yeah.
currently have countries. It's the new places that are
Yeah.
formed in the aftermath, and you're working to as those nations to build your economy back up and whatnot. But also you've got mechs and you can fight.
Yeah. Some of them can swim.
Yeah.
Some of them can traverse more
The
than one
Scandinavian
square.
one
It's-
is like a Viking longboat on legs.
Yeah.
Tell
It
me
doesn't
more.
look like that, but that's what it is,
Yeah. I mean,
I
essentially.
mean, it's sounding a little bit like the premise of what's the one that Charlie's got, the Conflict 47?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Kind
sort of. This is like a tile building. So you
Yeah.
put the tiles out and then you move your mech there and then you move.
This
you
is
know
my
what I mean?
territory now, and yeah,
And you get different abilities and as the game
Like
goes on.
Risk.
kind of. Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
okay.
And
a bit more in depth. Than,
yeah.
but
The thing about Scythe was it was incredibly well balanced. So each faction has its own abilities and its own
yeah.
sort of
But there was never like a gotcha moment where
Yeah.
you're like, how am I my guy?
such and such
my guy
is
could do this.
much more
Fuck you.
powerful than such and such
Yeah.
as you all get resources at reasonably the same rate. And,
Yeah.
You know, that was cool.
Yeah.
And now we're in 15 minutes to set up.
Yeah, and it didn't take more than
40
an hour or
minutes
so.
to play.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was
On
quite
the subject of games like that, I would like to introduce you all to SETI at some point.
I really want to play SETI. I
It's
really
the-
do.
Heard you talk about it,
Search
yeah.
for extraterrestrial life. It's really
The
fun.
terrible IKEA
Really fun.
pun that we made the last time when he
You
first
did,
Yeah.
mentioned
yes. But you're all playing as NASA's of the world, on the race to discover extraterrestrial life. It's really fun. It's got a working solar system in the middle that you turn as you play the game. It's really fun. The setup for that took me the best part of an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours with the video as well. And then when we played it, the first time I played it was here with some friends. It took like 4 or 5 hours because we were like, okay, so how does this work? Da-da-da. But I reckon you could dial it down to a couple of hours.
Yeah.
But it is a big old chunky game. It's not one we could have at the social club.
One we'd have to play a tabletop and an eating, I reckon.
Yeah.
In the future.
Yeah. It'd be worth it.
That's
Really
the
fun.
sort of stuff I really want to play, like the biggest
bigger
stuff.
yeah.
I love Clank. It's quick, it's fun, it's colourful, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
You have to think about it. I'm not trying to knock that, but I want something with a bit more of a
Meat to it.
long-term strategy.
Yeah.
Is what I'm
Yeah, we
looking
can do
for. Do you know
I've
what I mean?
got what have I got upstairs that's like that? I've got SETI, I've got we just spoke about it. Fucking Jesus, come on.
No,
Scythe.
yeah. I was gonna say, fucking Jesus is not a game as far as I'm
I've
aware.
got Scythe Expeditions, which is a sort of half sequel. It's not a true sequel, but it's like a
Off branch.
of essentially what happens after Scythe is that you then have to start migrating to find more resources, and that's the story in Expeditions.
I tell you what I want to play, and I mentioned it a couple of times. I want to play Hero Quest.
You do. You keep saying
I do.
it. Why don't you?
Well, because
God damn it.
time.
Come on.
Well, no, my I've mentioned it before. My shifts are actually changing in the new year. So,
Yeah.
boo, I won't be able to come to Amog on a Friday regularly.
Rude.
However, I will be able to come every single Wednesday
Yeah.
from now on, which is brilliant. And so, my mother-in-law says to me the other day, she's huge on Christmas. What do you want for Christmas? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like everything, I just buy myself stuff. I don't
Yep.
particularly. Well, there's got to be something. I'm not accepting that you don't want anything. And I thought, oh, Hero Quest expansions. So it is very likely that I will receive every single Hero Quest expansion that there's ever been in the history of Hero Quest. And I want to do a long-term game of it in the new year.
Yeah.
I want to paint the minis.
Well,
I'll wait until you finish your
I
bit.
was
I
gonna
thought
say,
you were making a
look-
point at me then.
Yeah.
No, I'm pointing just to add myself to the queue.
Yeah.
I see.
Say just one of them. Innit? No, I want to paint the minis. I want to play the game. I want to watch. I forget what it is. I think it's Bardcore or something. It's why Hero Quest is the best game ever. It's a YouTube video.
Right.
Watch it. It's brilliant. I'll post it in the Discord after. It's
I think I might have
hilarious.
seen it.
It's amazing. Compares the old school gargoyle to Archeon, the exalted champion of chaos.
Yeah.
This is wonderful. This is garbage. This is brilliant.
Yeah, I've
This
seen
is an abomination. It's
have seen
amazing, mate. It's really, really fun.
You'll have to send us the link to.
I will do.
Stick it in the Discord.
But I love everything about it, like the old sort of artwork and stuff. I really, really want to play that. I think.
Yeah.
So
Go on, you're next in queue.
you're in the queue.
Because I know one of our members, James, is on about he's either got or getting the Assassin's Creed tabletop.
I think he's back.
Oh,
Or
I didn't know there was one.
And
think it
me
was a-
being a consumerist fucking corporate slave,
Participant.
you participant, yes, in the machine that is consumerism. I love Assassin's Creed, and I really want to play that.
Yeah, man.
That's fair. I've got a copy of Gloomhaven. I've had a copy of Gloomhaven for maybe 4 years.
Yeah,
I have never opened my copy of Gloomhaven, and I think that should be remedied soon.
that's got a massive box and all, and that's
It's
like
huge.
a big
It has to
lump of a
sit on
box.
top of one of my wardrobes. Every time I get it out, I'm like, can someone spot me, please? Because I
Yeah.
might knock myself out with it.
I've only played it on the Switch, but it is a brilliant sort of
Yeah, I think-
turn-based sort of.
So I bought it secondhand with all parts assured they were in there. So I might spend some time.
Do you know what we need to do? When you get your new studio,
Yep.
we'll set it up.
And then we can just
We'll
leave it
play
in section.
leave it set up, and then we'll play an hour. That'll make a video. Play an hour.
Yeah.
Make another video.
Yeah.
I think that's what we should do.
We could do that. Play some Gloomhaven, but I need to get it out and make sure every component is
Everything's
actually
there.
there. Because I've taken the word of the man selling it on the internet as gospel.
And after 4 years, it's a little late to message him saying, "Hang on."
Excuse me.
It is that, yes. Because I got it.
And weirdly,
I
he's
got it.
changed his eBay account.
Yeah, that closed. I got it roughly when we moved in here. So I think at the time I just didn't get round to opening it
Right.
because we were moving, and I was like, I'll do it when we're in, and then just didn't. So Gloomhaven would be one.
Gloomhaven's
I want to give it a go.
Frostgrave. That's it. I think I
Frostgrave
played that
is a
once.
skirmish miniatures game more than
Yeah.
a board game, but we could definitely give that a go because I enjoyed that.
I just want to play something that we can get our teeth into.
Something campaign.
Do you know what I mean?
based, Yeah.
Not even campaign based. Like just something that's gonna set you up for the day.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
a 6-8 hour game. I really want to give it a
I-
go.
maybe it's time I bite the bullet and buy Twilight Imperium. It's spaceships and commerce and
All right.
It's a big old game.
Yeah.
It's a big Adair. I've also got Arcs.
Hashtag tabletop Nanine.
Yeah, I've got Arcs from Ledder Games. That's an asymmetrical space game. You're all playing different factions in space, trying to vie for territory and
Civilization in space.
pretty much. I've also got Civilization, the board game.
Yeah.
I've got
What was the tile things that you bought at the expo? I know we've mentioned the expo. Did
They're
you have
just-
something tiles?
They're just like terrain tiles for like tabletops, like for D&D or something.
So it
they're
wasn't
just-
anything specific.
No, they're just blank tiles.
You can stack them up and stuff.
You can
can't
stack them into make like floors and walls,
yeah,
and you can paint them. They take I think acrylic paints,
yeah.
and you can paint them for like scenery and
Yeah,
flooring,
that's cool.
walls, windows, all sorts of things.
We should get
I want to see them.
out.
To be fair, so do I.
Ow.
I've also just put
Right.
them down, and like I keep meaning it's like, oh, my next D&D game, I'll bring them down, and we can have like an interactive map.
If you were to run a game, Henry,
Yeah, Henry.
Yes,
Well, you promised you were going to run a game.
You
So...
did.
I think you promised
Maybe.
for me.
No.
You're not able to do the Christmas game this year, Amog, are you?
no, I am not, unfortunately.
Henry could do the Christmas
Oh,
game at Amog.
there
this
you
year.
go.
We can let you into the secret of Christmas games at
The
Amog.
Christmas one shot. You could be one of a very select few.
Of me.
Of
So far,
Mike,
it's
who
just
is
me.
That is selective.
Yeah.
I will think of a film Christmas based to,
Yeah, okay. You could do a film.
Okay.
Yeah.
or well, Christmas
Yeah.
film story or whatever.
Find a
Christmas.
Christmas story,
story
and
to
amend
then-
it for D&D, but don't tell
Yeah.
anyone what the story is.
Yes, they got to figure it
I
out.
was going to do Die Hard.
Yeah.
I was going to do Die Hard, and everybody was going to be a variation of the main character.
John McClane.
So one was going to be John McClane.
Ah,
one was going to
John
be
McClane.
Mon
John
McClane.
John McAlean. The other one, you know what I mean? That's it. What everybody was going to be. But no, unfortunately,
McLaren.
I can't.
Don
Yeah.
McLaren. We could bring, on the subject of meteor longer
Bob
games.
McLaren.
Damn it.
Sorry.
You bastard.
On the subject of bigger meteor games,
Yes.
Henry could bring out Last Break.
Outbreak.
There you go. I got it right eventually. Of the two. Outbreak. That's a nice big long day, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a great
It's
game.
a really fun game.
It's also brutal and very sort of peak and trough because
It's
like
so hard.
you'll play it and you'll be like, oh, okay, this is easy. We've defeated all the zombies or near all of them, and it's like we're doing great. And then the next turn is like, wow, we're nearly dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then the next turn you'll be like, yay, we're nearly winning again. And then
And then you're not.
Yep.
it's very up and
Yep.
down, very
Yeah.
schizophrenic, which is why I love it.
Yeah. And the other thing we could do upstairs, as I've packed, I've put all the stuff that's too big for the social club into boxes because there's no point taking it for the social club all day.
Yeah.
Or tabletop and the
Tabletop name.
Um,
Gotta. It's
I said-
difficult to get your mind around that, isn't it?
I was making
I
the
know we've got
distinction.
one more.
Yes, we've still got an all day
We
in
have.
December, so I will still say all days until there's
Not
no
to
little
try and plug it and plug it and plug it.
Yes.
It genuinely is just to get it in my head
It's now-
that it's not going to be an all day or anything.
Yeah. What I've got,
Meantime, here's a plug.
yeah, what I do have is a box, 2 boxes upstairs, just labelled Amog Big Games.
Okay.
So I could maybe just dive into that when we're.
Or we
when
could
we've got a
just
day.
choose one at random.
Well, the nice thing is when we move to the new house for the first 6 months or so, because the garage is going to be Amog's sort of studio,
Studio.
And whatnot. I can't. I've just bought a house. I can't afford that conversion just
Yeah.
yet. As I work towards it, we'll be in the dining room,
Mhm.
which has now given me enough space to have this table and all my board games on one wall, all my books on the other wall.
Brilliant.
So what we can do is we can sit here and be like, "Oh, what's this game, Mike?" And we can sit at the table and just actually
And have a game.
Look,
Oh,
Brilliant.
I thought we could set it up as 1 week would be having the backdrop of the games, and 1 week would have a backdrop
mean,
of the
yeah,
book.
if you'd like to, if you want.
So why not?
We can-
For a
we
bit
can-
of a visual
Yeah,
variation.
mix and match depending on what we're talking about. But that's my plan: is that we can have the table in the middle of the room and just be like, "Ah, should we play this one?"
That one.
There's actually something we could do with that. We have the setup with all the board games behind us. We could then say to the audience, from the list you see behind us, which game would you like us to play?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Audience roulette.
You, the people.
That would be.
Democracy.
Oh, but yeah, man, I want to play more board games.
Yeah.
You know,
I always
Mass
wanna.
Effect was really fun the other
It was.
week, and Clank is always a laugh. And I
Yeah.
think I get a bit.
You might
focused.
enjoy Lost Ruins of Arnak. That's a bit more of
Yeah.
a bit of a deck builder like Clank. Not
I just. I think I
all
get a bit focused on what I know and what I
Yeah,
like.
that's fair.
Do you know what I
That's-
mean? And you sit there and you go, "Do I want to break out into? Can I be bothered? Will I like it? Should just bloody try it." Do you know what I mean?
There's a game I think you'd like, Henry, that I've got. It just came to my mind that I've never played it because I got it as a Christmas present one year, and then nobody in my family wants to play it. Is Rick and Morty.
Oh hell yeah!
I think it's called
Oh.
Autonomy Park.
Yes, Anatomy Park.
Yeah, Anatomy Park.
Yeah.
So it is about the
Yes.
the Christmas sort of episode of the Santa where they go inside the body.
Yeah.
I think Henry was sold as soon as you said
Rick and Morty, yeah.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
oh, yeah,
right?
it's pretty fun. Sounds good.
Definitely.
The amount of carnage I could cause in one of
Are there any
Yeah.
more sort of popular IPs that have had a conversion to tabletop?
Yeah.
We've had Mass Effect, we know
Mass
that.
Effect,
Assassin's
yeah.
Creed is on its way.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty.
I think every
Halo.
IP's had some sort of Monopoly
There's-
variant.
yeah.
Gotta be. Yeah.
There's the-
I've got Warhammer Monopoly for
Yeah,
crying out loud.
there's the Borderlands game I was talking about earlier.
I'm going to predict 2026. Maybe Gears of War will get a
already got
board
one.
game.
You
Has it
reckon?
already got
Oh,
one?
there you go.
Got a card
Wow.
game.
Halo, you said.
Yeah, Halo,
Halo
Flashpoint.
Flashpoint. Yeah. There's
Star Wars,
Star
obviously.
Wars, obviously.
yeah.
Fallout Wasteland Warfare. And there's a Fallout board game.
Didn't
There's a
know
Skyrim game.
There is a Skyrim game called to Arms. Apparently it's really good.
that. I've not seen
There's a He-Man
that
game.
one. Yeah, I've
Surprised you've
got
not
some of the
bought-
minis.
Surprised you've not bought the rulebook.
I've got some of the minis. I didn't want. I have this version of He-Man in my head where he is the most powerful man in the universe, right? Because that's what he was built.
But you
as.
don't want to throw him against a Space Marine.
Well, He-Man would batter a Space Marine, right? I don't, and I'll fight anyone who says otherwise. But
Would you fight the Space Marine?
Would you
Yes.
fight He-Man?
no, because he's the most powerful man in the universe, right?
But
And my tea is based on him.
what if He-Man was like, he could beat me up, that Space Marine could beat me up, would you fight He-Man then?
I would say, He-Man, get a grip, watch. I'd beat the Space Marine up. And go, you can beat me up, therefore you could. Do you know what I mean? Come on, guys, this is not hard.
Our
the
very own
reason-
Ogren have just.
What if Doom Guy showed up?
The reason I haven't bought it is because I know that He-Man won't be overpowered in the game. It'll be balanced for
Yeah.
gameplay.
Yep.
Bollocks. I'm not interested in that.
That's fair.
What if it was a game where you're the villains and the final boss is He-Man?
Ooh.
Still wouldn't go up against him. What would be the point? What would be the point?
See how far you get.
Because he'd have a
Maybe,
certain,
what if the goal is
crit
to
blade
escape
that can
He-Man?
kill him.
If the goal is to escape He-Man, yes, I'd play that. But if you're going to go up and beat him, no.
I'll tell you what we could play. That's fairly chunky that I've not played yet. That is an IP crossover.
Okay.
He-Man.
No, He-Man. The Last of Us Escape the Dark.
Okay.
I bought that at Christmas last year. It's the the Escape the
we
Dark
saw
castle.
that the other day,
It
didn't
was,
we?
it
Yes.
was the event the other day as well. Yeah, it's like a narrative version of it. You're doing missions to.
All
I
right.
haven't read the rule book yet.
I'd have a go at that, yes.
But
Stabbing in the dark.
if it's
general description.
if it's anything like the other Escape the Dark games, there's a narrative aspect you read through. It's like a light role playing game, with dice.
Okay.
That
So
seems fun.
sort of like Hero Quest a bit.
a
not
little bit.
exactly
Have you
a hero.
played Escape the Dark Sector or Escape the Dark Castle yet?
No.
That might be worth doing on here.
I'll have a go.
Maybe not today.
No.
Or read soon. I'd have to figure it out.
Yeah,
Have
put it
a-
in the
have a-
diary.
yeah,
We've
yeah.
got the.
You've got a deck of narrative cards that you draw, and each one's got like an encounter or a social encounter or a fight in it.
Right.
And then you've got a series of dice that you roll as a pool, and you've got to match symbols to beat the monsters or
Okay.
whatever. They're very grimdark. They're very hard. They're very fun, to be fair.
Yeah.
I've not beaten Dark Castle. I've beaten Dark Sector. Continually will kill you
Yeah.
all the time. Like really wants to.
Sort of what you're designed to do, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
Wouldn't kill Hillman.
It wouldn't kill Hillman.
Wouldn't kill
Hillman.
Hillman. It's He-Man's legally distinct cousin.
Is there a
He-Man
Jurassic?
is-
He doesn't get out much.
Wow.
Is there like a Jurassic Park or Jurassic World tabletop game?
Not. There is Jurassic World and Jurassic Park games by like Ravensburger or Hasbro or whatever. They're not very good. What there is Dinosaur World and Dinosaur Park.
Legally distinct.
Legally distinct.
Did we play that one?
We played
Saturday?
Dinosaur. We did. We played Dinosaur World. I've recently, since then, bought Dinosaur Park
Okay.
because I wanted to see what the difference
Yeah.
was. So we could play Park at some point.
That's fun. You'd enjoy that.
yeah.
That's a family friendly. It was a lot of fun.
Because you're building a park in World at least. You're building a park of dinosaurs. Obviously, it's Jurassic Park, but you've got to then balance your attraction with your chaos meter because you might if you went oops all carnivores. A, it's very interesting, but B, the risk of them escaping is greater.
Yeah. So they get more
Right. Yeah,
teeth.
yeah. It sounds very much like the
More teeth, more
you know,
death.
the old games that you could get for Jurassic Park, where you'd be running the park yourself.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like weather conditions.
Jurassic theme park.
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
be cool,
Yeah.
wouldn't it? That would be.
It was a really
Theme
fun
park.
game. Very heavy as well. It took us 4 or
was
5
alright.
hours. We were learning it at the same time. To caveat that, but it might be quicker if we
I was going to say, I don't think it would. I don't think it would take that long.
Maybe an hour and a
No,
half, 2 hours. Yeah, but it was fun.
It was. You get your tiles, and I want a shop, and I want
Yeah,
this, and I
I'm
want
going
a
to build the
restaurant.
Stegosaurus Park. And,
Yeah.
all right.
All right. Well, people are not going to come because it's just a herbivore, and they're not bothered. I'll build a carnivore. Carnosaur. My head went somewhere else.
Straight into Warhammer.
Yeah, man. Well, I've painted that many of them.
Yeah, that's
Do you
fine.
know what I mean? So.
Put me the cage next to the saffron and
Just to quickly finish up then, because we've got 5 minutes or so.
Okay.
Is there an IP you would like to see as a board game that you haven't already if you don't know it, whether it exists or not?
I think it's harder to probably describe and think of one that probably hasn't had some.
there is a Batman one I know.
There's also a Batman. There's a Batman skirmishing miniatures war game as well.
Yeah,
that looks really quite fun.
would be good. A Superman one would be cool, but also incredibly pointless because if you play as Superman, you're just invincible.
Yeah.
I'd quite like a Bioshock game set in Rapture. I've got the one set in Infinite, Skies of Columbia, or what it's called. I'd quite like one set in Rapture, but I don't know what it would be like.
Yeah. Some sort of dungeon crawler, I
Could
imagine.
be, or maybe something to like you're capturing all the Adam in the Civil War. That'd be quite fun.
The issue I have with games like that is because it's a single player, and I know you've got the multiplayer variants and stuff. Because it's you.
Yep.
How do you play against single player?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It would be difficult to transition, I think.
What if someone was to release a miniatures war game, skirmish war game, that was just Call of Duty? Would you play it?
I've never really been into Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Wolfenstein, maybe.
Wolfenstein would be really fun.
Yeah.
But then that's just
Has Doom got a...
Doom's got a board game, I think.
Okay. I think like a Doom game would be
A
fun.
Doom miniatures game would be really fun. If you could have a couple of Doom guys.
Yeah.
Or like it's alternate
I don't know.
reality rules.
Doom guy, you'd probably have to have it as like a horde mode style sort of game.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that
like Zombicide.
they've already done it, but didn't they have like a
Plants vs
Titus,
Zombies.
a Titus versus
Maybe.
Tyranids?
Yes, there was. Yes. but
Okay.
It was a US and Australia exclusive.
Okay.
Couldn't get it in the UK.
Where it was like a small mini game of just literally a horde style setup where you play as just Titus versus.
Titus versus like 6 Tormagaunt's or something.
So I think you could do that as Doom guy, but probably
that'd be
the
quite fun.
difficulty levels want like
Different monsters and whatever.
Yeah.
What about a Wandering In tabletop
It
game?
would take you 9 years to play it, though.
Yeah, it would,
It was based on the length of the books.
Yeah.
You could have it as like you have the inn, and then it's just every disaster or creature that attacks at some point, you just have to defend against.
Okay.
That's true. I quite like that. There was an old video game, like casting back to last episode, which I can't play now, unfortunately, unless it's on the original Xbox, because it's not on Steam and stuff. Because I've looked, and it's called Wrath, and I could see it being a tabletop game because it was a hexagonal sort of like board, and it was these 4 different factions of demigods who were trying to ascend to become a god.
Cool.
But they had to fight each other to be able to be the person to has the right to it. But you would then have like a chess set of like monsters that you could use then on the board, and then you would sort of move them up tile by tile. And when they got into contact, then it went more to like Street Fighter Tekken sort of thing, where you had to then fight and control that monster
Cool. That could be fun.
to fight each other.
You speak of that. Sorry, there is a Tekken game.
There is.
Yeah.
There is, yes.
Sorry.
Oh, what, as a board game?
Yeah, sorry, a miniatures game.
Yes, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I could sort of see it.
There's a Street Fighter one as well.
Okay.
That doesn't
Wrath.
surprise me.
Can't say I've ever heard
No,
of
no,
it.
mate.
No,
Sounds
it's quite.
cool,
It was very. I
Yeah,
think
a
I want to say
hidden
like
gem.
98, maybe. So it's
Okay.
sort of late 90s still. So if I was to look at it now, the graphics would be probably pretty
Very
bad.
pixelated type.
Yeah. But it was very like, this is the god of fire, this is the god of water, this is the god of earth, and I think this is the god of darkness.
Ooh.
Okay.
Not air.
Not air.
Nah.
And they just had
Fuck
like,
your classical elements.
but you had
So you couldn't have the avatar now.
the monsters
Stupid
I always
alchemists.
found within that game were really well balanced, in the sense that they told you these are your elite monsters, these are your pawns,
Right, okay.
who are going to be faster and be able to do quick attack stuff, but for lower damage and
That's a
things.
fun idea.
So it was very easy to sort of get into, and I could see them sort of turning that mechanic then into some, I don't know, like quick fire card based stuff once you got into
Okay.
contact.
That'd be fun.
But I couldn't tell you who made the game off the top of my head.
Sounds like a Google. If you know, drop it in the comments. Let us know.
Yeah, that'd be wicked.
And I think that about wraps us up
About now?
for this week. Yeah. So if you've enjoyed this, leave us a comment, a like, a subscribe, a follow, a thumbs up.
Like the beacons, show your appreciation.
Yeah, call
Sounds
for
the horn of
Gondor.
Gondor.
Yeah.
If you'd like to help support us, you could join the Discord. You could have a look at our easy fundraising, our Ko-fi account, and our Magic Madhouse affiliate links, all of which can be found in the description below. You could come to any of the social nights, Wednesdays from 7, in fact, Wednesdays and Fridays from 7 p.m. And any of our Saturday events. We've got one remaining all day on December 20th for Christmas. And then as of the new year, it's Tabletop and Eating time.
And it's also our quiz.
It
Don't
is also
forget
our quiz. Yep.
And both of them be on the website as well.
Both
all
are
the details.
going to be on the website.
Yeah.
Tabletop and Eating is currently the quiz. I am still just
January
refining-
22nd.
January 22nd.
is when it's planned for.
Yes, I'm just refining the marketing before it goes out on the website.
Okay.
Read, Mike forgot, needs to find time to go on the website and change the website.
Yeah. That's the subtext there.
Yeah. Here lies.
Yep, I've also, and then that's it for us this week then.
It is.
That's
Very
enough
good,
from me.
isn't it?
It's enough from all of us.
It's all from me. It's all from
Yep.
him.
Yep.
And it's enough from her.
I might continue for it now. See you later.
Thanks for tuning in.
Take care, guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Take care.
EXP-lore is brought to you by All Manner of Games. Our hosts were Mike Hearnden, Dean Shickle, David Weeks, and Henry Adair. The episode was edited by Mike Hearnden, and we'd like to thank Motion Array and Good Sounds for use of the song Pixel Heartbeat for our intro, outro, and breaks.